Over the years, schools have implemented student dress codes to address a wide range of issues, some of which have been quite controversial. For example, in the late 1960s and 70s, young women with long hair were sometimes physically attacked and bullied by their classmates. As a result, many schools required boys to wear their hair cut to their ears or shorter. In the 1990s, there was a push for dress codes to prevent promotion of gang-related violence. In recent years, for example, kids were not able to wear bandanas, hats, saggy pants, or any logos on their clothing. Student dress codes recently made headlines because several groups of students, specifically girls, began to question and protest school dress codes because they thought the policies were unfair. The dress codes unfairly target girls and transgender students. They send a message to girls that if they are harassed by boys, it is their fault. They feel judged and shamed by the dress codes also. That's a different standard that is applied to girls who are more curvy and developed than other girls. One example is at a Haven Middle School in Evanston, Illinois, where over 500 signed a petition opposing what they've been told was a full ban on leggings and yoga pants. Many girls wore yoga pants or leggings in defiance of the ban. Not being able to wear leggings because it's too distracting for boys is giving us the impression we should be guilty for what guys do, said Sophie Hasty, a 7th grader at the school. We just want to be comfortable. An example of my own personal experience is when it's in the hotter months, my school isn't fortunate enough to have air all the time, especially in our gym. Being said, we can't wear anything that shows our shoulders, tank tops, tube tops, and most dresses. Also in women's fashion these days, there aren't many options for the hotter months unless you are showing some skin. Boys, on the other hand, get many options. Therefore, some dress codes are unfair to girls more than boys, making them sexist. Some examples and pros and cons of school uniforms, which I am very agreeable for. I think that all schools should be able to have school uniforms. They help prevent gangs from forming on campus. They encourage discipline, help students resist peer pressure to buy trendy clothes, help identify intruders in the school, diminish economic and social barriers between students, increase a sense of belonging and school pride, and they also improve attendance. Opponents contend that school uniforms violate a student right to freedom or expression, are simply a band-aid on the issue of school violence, making students a target for bullies in other schools, and an unfair additional expense for parents who pay taxes for a free public education they are also difficult to enforce in public schools. Schools and districts vary widely in how closely they adhere to the concept of uniformity. Thank you.